Afternoon, everybody. Well, there's no one in yet, but I'm talking to myself, but hopefully people will come in. Just trying to get a bit of work done. I don't think anybody else is live. I did check. I always check. I always check if someone else is live. Just trying to get a bit of work done. 3 in. Hi, everybody. Hope you're all okay. Hi, Donna. How you doing? Hi, Jimmy. How's your day? Hope you're all doing well. Just trying to get a bit of work done, so I thought I'd go live. Hi, Adrian. How you doing, mate? Hope everybody's okay. Right, Stacey. Very busy. That's good. Hi, Gary. How you doing, mate? Very busy. That is good. I've had a few. Hi, Rich. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Hope you are. Yeah, I've had a few little bits and pieces go. I've got loads of bids. I've got a bid already. I put a Necker Regan Exorcist toy on. Had it for years. Hi, Nia. And I put it on. Hi, Lucy. I put it on. I listed it, I think, the day before yesterday, and by yesterday it got a bid of 100. Box never been opened, so it's a good one. I think open they've been going for like over 100. Hi, Gary. How you doing? Hope you're good. Go through a VHS. Oh, nice. Look, I've got loads of sealed DVDs. I'm going to get on it when I get home because my brother gave me some to list last night. I listed this, gimme, and it sold for a £5 today. So if you've got that one, it's gone for a £5 plus £2 postage. Vinny's at work, left you to do all the packing parcels here. I'm not liking it myself. I've got one over there. I've got a Denon separate unit that I've been Frankenstein in a box for. Let me show you it because it is quite good. I'm good at Frankenstein in boxes. So, there you go, look. I like it all to be neat, tidy. It's all in there, bubble wrapped. It's got cardboard on it already in another box. And then I've just got to make that end, same as that one. And then it's all good to go. Yeah, it's quite a good series. Hello, Ricky. How you doing, mate? I'm all right. Bit of a tough day, but I'm getting through it. Jimmy sold 3 Pokemon cards for a total 280. Well done, Jimmy. See, I wish I knew about Pokemon cards, but I know nothing. I know nothing about them. How you doing, Ricky? I'm gonna put the link in just in case anyone wants to come on. You don't have to. You don't have to, but I shall put it in. Hey, Chaz, how you doing? Yeah, so yes, I've got the separate that I'm doing. I've got some crew passes from Bond to go. So I literally, my brother gave me some DVDs. I listed that. Gimme, £5 plus £2 postage, and it went this morning. Listed it last night. I've got myself some puzzles over there that I'm going to be listing. Definitely better at packing than you. Just hope it all gets there okay. Yeah, I done a telly the other day. I think I put it up in my I think I put it up in my last video. My old man got a box from the loft. I put that years ago. Found a David from Lost Boys figure, unboxed. Nice, nice. I've got an X-Files alien that I've got to get on. And hi Ian, how you doing? Yeah, so yeah, busy at the minute. It doesn't look as grainy today because I've got another my old phone with the light on. Would pop in, but got kids full of face full of blueberries. All time job, making sure she don't choke. I know, mate. Yeah, no worries. No, mum. My mum, Pat Walker's in the chat, guys. Derek, how you doing, mate? Yeah, so I'm just packing up a couple of bits. So I've got a DVD that I put on last night. I've got a den on separate. I'm a bit OCD about my packing. That has to all look nice. I've just got to finish that one. And then I've got some listings to do. Got some manga Blu-rays. Paid £1, worth about 25. Got a load of puzzles. I did show this in one of my videos, but I'm quite proud of this. When Brian Blessed went on to Russell Howard's show, he said about it, when he was in the Antarctic or somewhere, a polar bear came along and he punched it to get away from it. So like, I got one of his t-shirts that he had made up. Tap peddler, tap peddler. Hey, mummy. Everyone's saying hello to me, mum. I'm bloody hungry. I've got a nice coffee and I've got some nice cookies. I'm starving. Yeah, I've got some sealed puzzles and that to list. What I'm going to do with that box, once I've done that and it's all nice, I then put it in a plastic bag. So it's all lovely and looking nice. These ones are Tesco's. £5 for a pound when you pay, because if you get money off if you use your off certain things if you use your club card. Yeah, but the Greggs ones are nice. Yeah, he was good on Russell Howard. That's all right, Derek. It's fine. So I just thought I'd come on while I'm doing a few bits. Food you need, not biscuits. Hell, that's my mum, can't you? So how's everyone's sales? Have they gone through the roof yet? Has anyone else been having problems with PayPal payments? Met Brian at Stadium, Milton Keynes at a Comic Con, and where he was signing. Awesome bloke. Yeah, I've just been to his house this morning to drop my nephew off. He looks after his dogs and that. Walks his dogs. My brother works for Brian. So yeah, I've just dropped him off. I've got to go back at about 3 o'clock to pick him up from there. So I haven't really seen Brian for a few days and that because obviously with the COVID, I don't go in his house and that at the moment. Has anybody else been having problems with payments being paid by PayPal on stuff that sells on eBay? Because I've had 3 payments now where someone's paid for something and it says payment initiated, But then when I click on it, it's gone to an old email address and not my PayPal address. So I've had to actually take a photo or a screenshot of my actual PayPal address, because you can't type it in a message with an email address, and send the message back to the person saying this is the correct PayPal. Lucky enough, both times people have done it, but they've had to go on, cancel their previous payment, and someone's done it. I sold the Ursula Disneyland plush. I had it out for $24.95 plus $3.95 shipping, and I sent out an offer for $21.95 with $3.95 shipping, and someone took it. Hi Chris, how you doing? So yeah, I just wonder whether anyone else had had problems with their PayPal payments going to the wrong email. It was an old email of mine, but it's not one I've ever used for PayPal. So I don't know what's going on there. So I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just literally doing some work while I'm talking to you. Let's go into blooming Bognor Regis. Let's go down the road from where I live. I might just deliver that when I go home tomorrow. Does he still do a lot of walking and hiking? Once said that he had the lungs of a blue whale. Yeah, he's definitely got the lungs of a blue whale. Yeah, he still does walks and that. Every Sunday he goes. Actually, it was the first time that I'd ever seen him. If you've seen on my previous videos, there was a Sunday that me and my brother went round to Brian's, and Ken Branner was just pulling up, and they go off and walk in the woods, go walking the dogs for a nice long walk every Sunday. So yeah, them two boys go and do that. I'm going to address this anyway, because I say it's gone to someone in Bognor, which is about 10 minutes from where I live. So I might just hand deliver that one. Get into the Christmas mind. Oh, I'm trying to do it, but it's a struggle at the minute. It's a struggle. Hi Jeff, how you doing, mate? Try a test listing. Check the PayPal address. Yeah, but the thing is, 9 out of 10 payments are going through okay. So they'll go through all right, then an odd one won't go through, and then they'll go all right, and then another one won't go through. So I don't know what it is. It must be a little glitch, because it's only certain ones that don't go through. So I don't understand it. Seems a bit strange. Putting our decorations up this weekend. Oh, blimey. I haven't even thought about putting ours up yet. Thing is, my wife will only put proper Disney decorations on the tree. So the tree's probably worth a couple of grand, which is nuts. Oh, humbug. Try it, maybe a glitch. Yeah. Just strange how a lot of them go through okay, and then the odd one doesn't. Was meant to be in Centre Parks for Winter Wonderland. Oh, nice. Centre Parks is expensive, though, isn't it? We went for a bank holiday weekend, and it was over £1,000 or something for a bank holiday weekend. Absolutely crazy. Nice though, enjoyed it. But like, you can't, if you were to go to Centre Parks, you can't do anything. I suppose you could still go in the huts, but you can't go down the rapids and all that, or in the swimming. And yeah, we enjoyed it. We went to the one up by the safari park. Longleat we went to. It was really nice. Anyone keep getting an incorrect postcode warning? No, I've not had that. What, Donna? Are you talking about where it's gone to the wrong PayPal? Yeah, Stacey, I mean, our tree is just literally everything's Disney. I don't think there's anything on it that's not Disney. It cost a fortune, but it looks really nice. I haven't had the incorrect postcode, excuse me. It's happening a few days ago, but yours has gone now. It's only been the past week. I haven't had the postcode thing. Gary's had the postcode thing. Usually, just there's no space at which. Yeah, but it's a totally different. My one, it's a totally different email address, so I don't get it. I don't get it, but it is. It is a pain. It's a complete pain in the backside. Show us on a video when done. Yeah, well, I will do. I will do a video on the process because it's so long-winded. It takes ages, and then they have to be in exactly the right place. Drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. The only thing I'm allowed to do is put lights on. I'm not allowed to touch it other than that and put the tree together. I get between first four and last three. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. This sounds familiar. I wonder where I picked something up off of these people. Sorry, guys, I'm only working while I'm talking. I'm not ignoring you. That's the thing. You've got to try and not read out the addresses while I write them because I'm like giving people's details away. And I always like read them as I go through them because I'm a bit OCD with things like that. But so I might deliver this one myself. It's only going to down the road from me. So has anyone had any good sales? Come on, guys, tell us about your sales or any of that. If anyone's not in the Facebook page, come and join it. Resellers are us. Getting a good little thing going now. There's a few people, new people every day, which is really good. I know most of you guys are in it. So what was everyone up to today? Listing, packing, nothing. You must be doing something, guys. Don't let me do all the talking. You'll soon get bored. Keep thinking about giving Jay flipping sloth a shout, but there's nothing we can do. What can we do? I know he does his walk and talk thing. I suppose we could do that with socially distanced, but I'm meant to be working from home. Helping Vinny. Got so much list, but can't be bothered. I know that feeling, Donna. I'm trying to get through it. I'm trying to push through it. I'm having a bit of a struggle today myself, so but I'm getting it done. Testing a lot of N61 SNES control consoles. That's good, Chris. Get them gone. It's the right time. Definitely the right time. He does the reselling. Just help Vinny buy the stock. Nice. Could be the next. It could be the next reselling couple smashing it on YouTube. Couples seem to do really well reselling. Well, YouTube videos. So, like finding the treasures. Yeah, I like finding the treasures as well. So most of yesterday's testing consoles. That's the thing, they do take long, and when you've got to clean them up and that. When you create listing, I think you have to make sure the same email address is registered on your PayPal account. Yeah, I've never changed it. Never changed it. Constant battle to list, I know. And when you've got a massive pile like I've got, you don't know where to start, so you just don't start. How's Q4 going? It's going all right. I need to get my backside into gear and start listing more stuff. Night's life and Night's wife. My wife's not interested in any of it. She goes mad when I've got all the stuff in the living room trying to do my packing and that. So she's not interested in it. My wife's a manager of a care home with people with dementia, and she loves her job. All my buying and selling just drives her bonkers. It does drive her bonkers. I don't mind, but she doesn't mind me doing it, but she has no interest. Yeah, some days it's a struggle, but we have to plod on. It's difficult, but when you've got the community, it makes it a bit easier. But I spend half the week away from home and always worried about the unit and listing and everything. Hi Bailey, how you doing? Yeah, so you worry about it. I worry about things up here when I'm down there, and then I worry about things down there when I'm up here. It's holding a medical condition, I would say so. I don't hoard, it's not stuff I want to keep, it's just stuff that I can't let someone else buy for so cheap. So I buy it, and then I think I list it straight away. And then I don't list it straight away, and the pile just gets taller and nearer to the ceiling. So that's what it is. I'm not interested in keeping the stuff. Obviously, some of it I like, but it's not. Mostly, it's obviously stuff I just want to get rid of. Just got in drenched. Not the word. Dropping off parcels. I saw a thing flash up on, I think it was Facebook earlier, and there's the parcel delivery driver for Hermes has blown the whistle and done photos and a video, I think, of when they've gone to pick up the parcels that they're delivering, I think in their cars and that, and they're absolutely sopping wet through. It's disgusting. I love buying. I love selling. Not overly keen on listing. Packing I don't mind unless you've got loads of it to do and then it's a bit of a chore. Hi Peter, how you doing mate? Self-isolating. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I think everyone's the same. It's all right if you've got something that's easy to list, like media or puzzles or something like that, where you just go off another listing. But like a lot of our stuff's film props and that, so like you've got to create a new listing for each one. Could be a fear of missing out. Yeah, I just the thing is, if I think I can make money off something, why would I want anyone else to have it? And that is exactly why I use plastic wrap on my parcels. I get absolute grief for. No, you're 100% right, Ricky Lee. Yeah, just take care, Peter. I think that's the same for everyone. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. The listing and the packing. So the buying and selling's nice. That's all right though, Peter. You can just do 10-day listings. Just smash the eBay listings. That's what I'd do. Well, I think I need to be in self isolation because I might actually get stuff done then. Because I'm a bit of a nightmare otherwise. Mega death pile. I've got a mega storage pile. It's not good. Um, what's that one? I'll go and deliver this cabinet. See you later, Jimmy. So I tape my labels to protect them. Yeah, I always put clear tape over my labels. I always do that. Not so much everything else. I mean, I do, if it's a small parcel, I'll go over the whole thing with parcel tape to reinforce it more than anything else. But I mean, waterproofing as well. Yeah, same as that, Ian. If you see something and you know what it's worth, you're not going to let someone else buy it, are you? Where I'm going wrong is I should list it straight away. What I don't do is I don't list it straight away, and that's where I'm going wrong. 10 to 15 kg Panasonic Power Blaster attack today. Got 10,000 Chazza sold for 50. That's good. Yeah, but you should be able to list that, or you should be able to easily get that gone for a tenner. You need to be careful putting tape over labels because it sometimes causes a label to fade and disappear because of the plastic. Yeah, hopefully it gets here before that happens, Ricky. Yeah, see, I'll write all mine out. I still haven't got a label printer. I don't have the need for a label printer at the moment. I don't get enough going out. Writing would disappear. So we mentioned both broken stuff at landfill 2 and twice the carbon footprint returned because of damage. Very true. Right, I'm going to finish packing this box. Oh, how you doing, Anya? Hi, Leanne. How you doing? I started watching Ricky's box opening, and then I had to get a drink. And I just thought I'm going to go live, get my parcels done. And then once I've got everything done, I can sit down and watch all the videos. I'm trying to be a good boy. Got some listings to do as well. So I shall watch when I get time to sit down later. shouldn't fade in the rain. They should absolutely fine for a good Frenching. Yeah, they should be. But whether they are or not is another story. Labels equal Sharpie. Yep. Yep, I always just write mine out. I don't think I'm being tight with it. The money needs to go on other things, and for the amount I do, I don't need a printer. I would like to be able to do the amount where I need a printer, but then I need to list them. I've never promoted listings, Stacey. I don't know how people get on with it. See you later, Peter. Take care, mate. Last 5 minutes of Ricky. Last people have you. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I've seen the first bit. He's a crazy man. Ricky Lee's a crazy man. I don't promote listings. I don't know whether anyone else does. I think people say it works, but I've never done it. I used to write labels out, but when you're sending 100 to 150 parcels a week, yeah, I can see that. I can see that, and I'd like to be sending that many out. But like I say, to do that, I need to be listing everything. I wished I could employ someone to do it, but for one, I can't afford to employ someone to do it, and for two, I worried that it wasn't getting done properly, which is more me than anyone else. So I'll just cut that down now. That end's cut down. So that's going to be a nice little box once I've got that. The other end sorted. Sipping my coffee. Do 2% and get decent sales for it. If you have a middle store, you get promotions credit, so you may as well promote at least 1%, so it's essentially free. So that sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good idea. Promotes all listings at 1%, not to get to the top of the search bar. That takes big percentages, but I simply, because when you do a promoted listing, you get a second listing appearance. What way up this is now. Okay. 1% or 50%, you still get a second listing. That might be worth a go. Although, like I said earlier, I put a NECA Regan Exis toy on with a start of 100, and it's had the 100 bid already, and someone else asked how much I would take for it, so I think it's going to go for good money. It's sealed in the box. Go for over 100 out of the box. So that will pay for the storage unit this month, or well, just under. But that's how I look at things. That's going to pay for the most of the storage unit. Have you been sourcing apart from mystery boxes, Ricky? Or is it just the mystery boxes you're doing at the minute? So caught up watching Rich that I've just burnt my uncooked Greg's sausage rolls. Oh, sorry about that, mate. I thought they'd stopped second listed showing. All right. There you go, Ricky. You'll have to have a look into that one. So what is everyone up to today? So I'm packing. I'm going to be listing. Although, I don't feel like doing anything today. Not feeling too good. Looks like the shift stuff. Stock makes good content for here. Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. Mike, I've missed someone. Have I missed someone then? Ah, hello, mate. You alright? How you doing? Didn't even see that one. You slipped in there. Right, I'm going to put the thing in just in case anybody wants to come on and have a chat, not just be bored of watching me while I pack stuff. Mike's probably had some mad sales or bought some crazy stuff. Are you doing Facebook Marketplace still, Ricky? Or any of you guys, are you still doing Facebook Marketplace pickups? I'm finding some quite good stuff on Facebook Marketplace at the minute. Ah, hello, mister.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
All right, you?
Yeah, it's my first. Well, it's my second live stream. I think in a month now. This is unusual, isn't it?
You're becoming a bit of a live whore.
I know it's a bit addictive, isn't it, when you start?
Yeah, yeah. I
I'm
like
doing it on
it.
I've just had a conference call on my phone, so it was all set up. I thought, you know what, I'll see if live streams work on my phone, but they do. Okay, I didn't think StreamYard did, but
sometimes you can't see the chat on it. You have to press the chat button to see what's on the chat and then go back to it. But
I have no idea how to see. Yeah, I can't see any. Oh, there's a chat button at the bottom.
Yeah.
What happens if I press that?
If you press that, I think it'll cover your. You won't be able to see the actual. You won't be able to see me, I don't think, but you'll be able to see the chat.
Yeah, you can see just through the background, can't you? Yeah, that's quite cool. So
just having a look in the chat. Not this. So, what have you picked up any mad stuff or sold any mad stuff at the minute?
I've just picked up. So I've picked up this. It's a prop. It's not a prop. It's a magic pistol used on a magic show in the 70s. Nice. It's a blank firer, but I've just broken it. So
nice.
I'm trying
to fix it.
I'm trying to fix it while I'm on the live chat. So I thought, while I'm doing this, I'll come on for 5 minutes, just entertain yous and see if I can get this working.
It's good to have you on, mate. Good to have you on.
That's cool. Nice. So what are you doing?
I'm just packing up some bits. I've got a Denon separate that I've made a box for.
Yeah.
One of my OCD boxes. Listed some DVDs last night. Just my brother asked me to list some, and then one's gone this morning. And just trying to list some stuff. Really, not feeling too 100% today, but trying to push through it and just trying to crack on and do some stuff.
I feel the same, to be honest. I woke up this I've not been getting much sleep, as you know, but I feel rough today. I don't feel too good. I think that's just a lack of sleep, to be fair.
I didn't get to sleep till about 4:30 this morning because I was just it was really hot, and then I could not get comfortable, and then I was awake again at I think 7:30, 8. So it's been absolutely nuts. Stacey saying, "Hi Mike, saw your link in Richard's Facebook group. I've subscribed. Gonna binge watch your videos later."
Oh, cheers, Stacey. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Stacey and Vinny are really good. They've been subscribed to me for a while now. They always message, always nice comments. So good. Everyone's good in this chat.
See, being a live stream whore has helped already. It's got me another subscriber. So cheers, guys.
No, I just enjoy it because you actually get the real time sort of interaction and that,
Yeah.
And it is good. I just enjoy it. I enjoy talking to people. Ricky Lee's always cutting, he's dealing with his baby with blueberries over their face at the minute. So he was going to come on, but now there's two of the big boys on. He might be a bit scared.
So how many sales you got going out today?
I've no, not really.
No.
What have I got? I've got. Let's have a look.
I'll turn the camera so you can see what I'm doing.
I sold a DVD, but it's going to blooming Bognor, which is 10 minutes away from me, so I might as well deliver that one.
Okay.
7 paid to dispatch. A couple of them are at my house anyway, so I can't do those. I'm doing 2 now. I've got another 3 I'll sort out a bit later on. And I say the other DVDs, I've sold a Star Wars trilogy box set for $6.95, free postage. And I've sold a Ghost Rider 3D and 2D Blu-ray sealed for $9.99, including postage.
That's not bad, really.
No, some of the DVDs are going right at the minute. Puzzles I'm selling. I'm sending out loads of offers out, and people aren't really taking up the offers at the minute, which is a bit of a thing. I mean, I've got some Nikes on there. I've got them I had them on at 199 because they're 375 brand new.
Yeah.
So I put them on at 199. I paid a tenner. I've dropped them down to 129.95, and I'm selling out offers at 110. I've had a few offers in the past at 100. I should have just took it, but I thought I want.
What are they? Trainers?
It's Nike trainers, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But hang on, let me show you a picture of them.
Just got
Um,
an offer actually come through.
have you?
Hmm.
Oi, oi. So I had a few nice bits of vintage electrics go last week. The CRT TV VHS combo. I can still, what's that? I can still taste Mike's Army Pack. Ricky Lee
Who
said he can
said
still
that?
taste.
I can't see the
Ricky,
comments. So
yeah, Ricky Lee saying he can still taste your
that
Army
army
Pack.
pack, it was lovely. That was.
And Bailey's saying, "Hi Mike, nice to see you on the live. Your videos are always great to watch."
Cheers,
And
man. Thank you.
Ricky Lee saying he's going to leave it to the bosses. You know,
Ricky Lee should come in.
there's only one boss here. I've not even reached the 1K yet. So you're at nearly 12K, aren't you?
Something like 11.9 or something like that.
Yeah, Ricky's been
So
smashing it.
yeah.
He's done it. He's done it in quick time. He's smashing it to bits. But I just plod along. I don't really care, mate, because as long as people like what I'm putting out, I don't really care about things like that. It's like,
Well,
you know, to me, my watch time's more important. I'm always more interested in my watch time because it means that people are watching and they're interacting and they're liking. I get nice comments, and that's what I'm about, really. The fact that people subscribe is nice,
yeah.
but you know, yeah, it's just nice to know that people are watching.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I just started TikTok, and
I saw that. I
yeah,
saw
man, that's a
that. Yeah.
disaster.
Yeah, see. My boy does it, and he's doing quite well on it. My son said to me the other day, he said, "Oh, Dad," he said, my mate's on YouTube. He's 13, right? Same age as my boy.
Yeah,
He's got 300,000 subscribers. He's
mental.
13.
That's crazy. That's
I
absolutely
almost feel
crazy.
like going to my son, "Here, tell your mate to send 100,000 of his, like, tell him
Yeah.
to sub to your mate's dad." I can't have a lot of 13-year-old subbing to my channel. Do you
Yeah,
know what I
no.
mean? I'll be getting right grief in the chat. It's
But
yeah. I just thought, nah, you're all right, thanks. But
whoa, did you hear that?
yeah, what was that? What was
It
that?
works.
Oh right, went
It
off.
just went off.
Oh
Yeah.
nice.
That shit me up.
Oh, you
I
sorted
can't
it out.
swear online.
You
Well, yeah,
sorted it out, then.
I think so. I didn't expect that to happen though. Hold on, see if it
Oh,
works again.
thanks, Rich. Rich is saying oh nice. My
Yeah.
content's quality, the numbers will rise. You are a boss. I don't feel like a boss. I don't feel like a boss.
You're
I
definitely
just
a
like doing
boss.
what I do. I like the chat. I like talking to you guys when I'm making videos. I'm not like I always say. I'm not talking to a camera. I'm talking to you lot. To you lot. It's not. I'm not talking to a camera. It's not something I'm. You know. Yeah, I do record it and yeah, I do edit it and I put it up for you guys. But I'm actually talking to you when I'm talking and recording. I'm not talking to a camera. Um. Yeah. Oh, Rich Hitch is saying, "Bloody hell, Mike, is that a real piece?" Lol. No, it's a magic. It's a magic prop.
It's it's a magic prop from the 70s. I got it. Yes, I'm trying to. I have to keep going in and out of the chat, so I'm really sorry if I've not. If someone said something and I've missed it, but yeah, it's a magic piece. I'm trying to find out what magic show it was from. Um, it's quite cool though. You can tell it's a toy by looking at it when it's not like a replica or it just is what it is. It's just
Yeah, it's
a
cool
magic
though.
prop. Yeah, it's cool though. It is pretty cool. Um, yeah, and then other things I've had in. So I've had that. I told you about the Coca-Cola sign yesterday. I got that in.
Was that
Let me
that
see
big
if.
flag thing that you was holding up?
Let me see. Can you turn? Can I turn the camera around? I
I
don't know
don't
if
know
you
if you
can
can.
turn. It says cam here. Hold on. What's that? Is that my cam off?
No, you've turned your camera off.
Oh, okay. No, I can't do it then, but I can lift it up and show you. So,
How's Terry and the baby?
yeah, all good, mate. We're literally just knackered, mate.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I'm not
knackered.
surprised.
Um,
I don't miss having a young baby.
oh, do you know what? It is cool. Like it's amazing, but
Yeah, of course.
it's bloody hard
Tiring.
work, tiring, hard work. I love that. I love the eight. I love it when they get to like the 2, 3, 4 stage. I think that's the
Mm.
the cutest stage.
We've got
at this stage.
Kirsten's Curiosities in. Hi Kirsten, how you doing? She's got a little shop.
Hey, Kirsten.
Lovely, cool little shop. I've been watching her videos, catching up on those, as well as everybody else's. But yeah, no. So you're doing all right at the minute.
Who's that, me? Or you? Are you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good, man. See, I told you I'm not used to live streams. I'm just going
Yeah.
for it. I like having it on the phone though. It's good that you can
Yeah.
wander around. I thought you had to do it on the computer, so this is good to know.
Yeah. No, and the thing is, like, you know, you could do some. Obviously, for you, you're doing all your building work and you're restructuring your
Yeah,
your whole workplace, really. So, actually, for you, you could be you know, you could be doing some decent stuff. People will be interested in what you're doing because, I mean, for one, you've got cool stuff there,
yeah,
and secondly, you know, people are interested in seeing the process of what you're making, you know, the different departments that you're doing. You know, you've got different sections of the building. You know, it's
yeah,
going to be, and there's so much going on in that building from what you've told me, with obviously the cafe,
yeah.
the airsoft.
I'll give you a little tour. So this is
Cool.
outside. So we've got basically. Hold on, my earphones
You
just
just
fell
you
out.
just got to hope that your Wi-Fi holds up.
It'll be fine, I think.
Yeah.
So we've got here. We've got. See where that door is there.
Yeah.
So basically, all of this, and then all the way up here.
Yeah.
Keep all the way down here.
Wow.
All the way to.
Well, that's all just your stuff, your bits.
Yeah. So if you look from there,
Jesus.
can you see there all the way to the end?
Yeah. Yep.
So we've got quite a big area there.
That's huge.
Yeah. See, I'm on the live stream to you, and I've got
Yeah.
the on air
That's
sign up.
cool. Yeah. That's cool. Jim
Uh,
Marlowe's independent trading company's in.
hey, Mark.
Jim.
Hey,
He was on Ricky Lee's live the other day. Done really well actually, and he was on a fatal four-way last night with Kieran.
hey,
Oh yeah, cutting up a little bit. I think we're going to lose him, guys. He's walking about the building. Yeah, I think he's going to drop out. Ah, it's a shame. Oh, there you go. You're back.
are we there? I'm
Yeah, you
back. My
dropped out
Wi-Fi
a
cut
little
off
bit
there. I didn't go too far. So we've got I was just going to show you where the cafe is as well.
Yeah, cool.
So the cafe is being built through here. Let me just see if I can interrupt. I'm just live streaming, but I was just going to show the cafe. So we've got the cafe through here. So it's being built there now. So anyone that wants to come can come here, have a
Nice.
bite to eat. But yeah, there's a lot going on at the moment. Loads going on.
That's cool.
Yeah, it'd be really cool when it's all done.
And they've got the airsoft going on there as well, haven't they?
They've got airsoft there. They're going to have virtual reality gaming. They're going to have what they call not panic rooms, escape rooms.
That'd be
They've
cool.
got they're running corporate events. There's going to be a rifle range there as well, so we can go and fire airsoft rifles, or you can go and fire 2-2 firing pistols and guns. So it's going to be a really like cool area. There's going to be a lot going on. There's also actually something else that's happening. We're going to do a video on that. I think about 2 weeks time. But this is all being painted at the weekend, so this will look a lot better after the weekend. And there's a secret date night restaurant opening. So basically,
nice.
you come all the way down here, and in here, here we are. So in here, there's going to be you there? So in there, it's going to be a date night cafe. So basically, it's like you bring your partner to the middle of nowhere. They don't know where they're going, and then you get a one-on-one table service, which is a really interesting and unique idea, and it's pretty cool with like obviously the self-isolating rule with the COVID rules and things like that. So it's literally all you're getting in there is one table and a chef. and then he
Nice.
does. I think he's doing like five or six bookings in an evening. So you get like an hour and a half slot, I think, and you go in and yeah, it's like really interesting. So that's happening in a couple of weeks. I'm going to do a video and help them out with that. But yeah, there's loads going on here, so it'll be really cool when it's all finished.
Nice. Nice. Sounds like it's yeah, busy.
Sorry. Yeah, it's good.
Sounds.
But, hold on, I'm just putting it back in. There we go.
Hopefully it'll catch up because it's still a bit jumpy. It's still a bit jumpy at the minute.
Is it? I've just put it down
Yeah.
on a tripod now.
Yeah, it might catch up in a minute. Yeah, so there's loads going on. That's good. You might be better. You might be better going out of.
Yeah, loads going on.
Yeah. Oh, it's gone. Hang on. Let's do it again. He's gone. He's gone. We lost him. Placed. We'll see. See whether we get him back. That was quite interesting. The tour of the building and that. Quite like that. See if he comes back in. I've put the link back in, so we'll see. Hang on. I think we're getting him back. We're back. And
There
we're
we go.
back.
That was my fault. That was.
That's all right. Leanne Hill says, question for
Yeah.
Mike. Have you had to go through planning to get permission for all the different uses?
No, because basically this is my business. All of that's not. So the airsoft range, the cafe, and the little restaurant at the end, they're not my businesses. They're nothing to do with me. So that's just something. But we've worked as a community together on everything.
Yeah, but none of you have had to get planning, have you? I take it. Because you're not altering the building.
No, there's no planning as such. No, there's no planning. But we've had to, obviously, you've got to get landlord permission. So we've had permission from the landlord to do everything that we've done. And then obviously you've got your business rate stipulations and things to make sure that you're still within your rate of all value and all that. And also the council for the restaurants, they have to come out and do inspections and make sure the restaurants are worthy and they have to follow all their guidelines. But that's nothing to do with me. So all I've done is agreed with the landlord for the work that's been carried out in the corridors. It's between me and another guy that's done all of that. So we've took that work on between us. And then yeah, mine's just pretty much all the same use on all the units. We've got one of the units down the end is for the packing. So we just do packing and photo. So got a photography bay in there. So
you have done some videos on that, haven't you? So if people want to catch up on that, they can just watch your videos over the last few videos and just they can obviously catch up on some of the work you've been doing.
Yeah, I'm basically at the moment, because we've got the little one and it's hard to do 3 uploads a week. I've just been doing a week-long vlog. So every few minutes, I pick the camera up and just show what's going on here, and then I put it all together at the end of the week. I was doing 3 uploads a week, and I will go back to that. But at the moment, I just want to keep it as 1 a week. Well, it's so hard at the moment. So especially with everything that's going on.
You've got a lot going on, you know.
Yeah.
And when you've got that many things and a young baby, you know, it's like, you know, you're not going to have enough time to upload. I went through a stage where I was uploading every day. At the time, I was at home all the time, and I was dealing with my stock or the storage unit, or you know, the things I was doing was stuff that I was able to do and film on a daily basis. Now I'm obviously not. I'm spending half my time up in Surrey, so I haven't sort of got the time for all that. But I would like to get back to doing it because, you know, it just builds it up and it gives. Obviously, I just like putting the content out for people to watch. But Stacey, she enjoyed the tour, thank you, and she's asking where it is. It's Birmingham, isn't it? Is it Birmingham?
Yeah. So it's actually we're near Dudley here. So
Dudley.
in Dudley, yeah,
Dudley.
yeah. So so we will be open by, I think realistically, it's going to be January now. Was hoping for December, end of December, but the way,
But
because lockdowns had a massive
I
impact
don't
on it.
think that.
One of the
I don't think it'll be unlocked at December anyway. I don't think that's when it's going to end. It's not going to end there.
No, so we've there's a lot of factors involved at the moment. We're about 2 weeks, 3 weeks behind. Well, when I say we, the cafe's about 2 or 3 weeks behind
Yeah.
On the building work, because one of the builders has had to self-isolate for 2 weeks.
Oh Jesus.
So, and I'm basing my whole open day around theirs as well. So we're coinciding it, working together on it. I've got some channel partners as well, like Olight and other people that are coming to do stuff for the day. So we're trying to
Nice.
launch it all for that day.
Nice.
So yeah, it will be
I
good,
hope I
but
get an
we don't
invite.
know when it's going to be.
I hope I get an invite.
Oh, mate, sauce. Like, we've
Oh,
run out of
crap.
invites now.
Oh, God's sake.
Of course you're
Jesus.
invited. Everybody's invited, so
Oh,
anybody can
cool.
come
Oh,
along.
so it's no.
Um,
Oh, okay. I was feeling a bit special there for a second. I thought it was just me.
no, you're gonna get the VIP invite,
Ah, well, that's all right
and
then.
then anyone else can come along if they want.
Nice. Rich Hitch is just saying it just needs a tattoo studio there and then Nirvana. That'd be
Yeah, we could
perfect
get a
there then.
tattoo, because if we got a tattoo studio, I could sell them that, couldn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's
Yeah.
what a lot of the comments and people have been saying at the moment, that it should go to a tattoo studio. So
Yeah.
I think it would look quite good in a tattoo studio.
That'd be quite cool. Yeah.
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 So
They do like quirky things like that, don't they?
yeah.
But
But
yeah.
yeah,
So
I need to get
what?
some more tattoos. So
Yeah. Yeah. I want to get all mine covered up. I want a couple of nice Japanese sleeves, but my wife don't want me to get any more. But she doesn't like the ones I've got. She'd rather I just get rid of them all. But that's probably more expensive than getting new ones done over.
yeah,
So
I've
yeah.
been meaning to get one for a long time. Like I wanted to get a sleeve done, but I've got one there and one there, but I just wanted it all joining. But it's just getting the
Mm.
time, isn't it?
And that's the thing. That's the thing. I mean, say with everything you've got going on anyway, and I mean, you know, I haven't got half of what you've got going on. There is no time to do all this stuff. You know, it's
No, your plate's full right now, though, mate, and it's
yeah, and so is yours. I mean, look at what you got going on. I mean, you know, have you got lots to do today? And
So I budgeted it. Well, I just had a call with one of the companies I'm working with in China. Um, just literally was. I thought it was going to be longer than it was, and it was like literally 5 minutes. So I thought, I'm set up on the tripod, and it just popped up that you was on a live stream. So I thought, you know what, I'll come on a live stream. We
you
was
better go.
talking about it yesterday, weren't we? So I thought
Yeah,
I'd give it a go. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, I've got a few bits to do today. My packing was done yesterday. I only do packing twice a week, so we do it on a Tuesday and a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just frees my time up in the week to focus on. I've got a lot of Pokemon cards to go through today. I picked some up last night, so they're only 2015 Pokemon cards, so I'm going to have a look through them, see if there's anything of any value. Got a little bit of listing to do, so I don't do the listing myself now. I've got a virtual lister.
Yeah.
So basically, I take the photographs and then get them sent over to the virtual lister, and they'll be all done. So I'm going to do a few photographs today, and try and get home at a reasonable time tonight.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the problem, isn't it? When you've got your partner and the baby at home, and you're trying to get everything done, you're always late. You're never going to be
Yeah,
home on time.
no,
It just
no,
doesn't happen. You know, you're always going to be in trouble. You're never going to do the right thing. You know,
yeah,
it's just the way it is. But then, you know, you're trying to bring in the earnings now for everything. You know, and you've got a lot going on. Like I say, you've got so much going on with the building, and you can't just go home and let them get on with it because like things go wrong. You've got to
yeah.
oversee that.
That's
You've got to run. You've got to run your business, and you know, I feel sorry for Terry. You know, she's at home and getting probably not much sleep as well. But
yeah. I think it's always going to be hard. Like, it's always going to be hard, isn't it? And you've got to try and find that balance. And at the beginning, like, it's mad how things change, because like at the beginning for me, eBay and selling on eBay was all about having time for myself, having family
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Um, and then I started to grow the business and
Yeah.
then keep growing it. And
Yeah.
now it's me fighting the business to get some personal time.
Yeah.
Um, and I think it's hard as well when you enjoy your job so much. And I love
Mhm.
what I do.
Yeah.
It's hard to separate yourself from it.
Yeah.
Um, but you've got to do it. You've got to just take those nights off and
Yeah. Yeah.
get
100%.
home
You've got
early
to.
every now and again. And
Yeah, of course you have. You've got to have time for you two as well. You know, it's like, you know, my wife, I think she's feeling a bit left out at the minute because obviously I'm not there. But and when I do go home, I'm doing stuff indoors and I'm doing packing and I'm doing, you know, I'm at the storage unit, so you don't really get a lot of time. Stacey's saying a virtual lister. That sounds cool. And Derek is Derek Tap Peddler. He's saying a video about the virtual lister work about the virtual lister works, pros and cons would be great if you haven't done one. That is,
I haven't done one yet. I've mentioned it in a few videos. 100%. If
mm,
you're um, if you're taking your business to that next level, you'll come to a point where you'll realize that you can only do so much yourself,
mm,
and there's like it's impossible to source stock, create, like, I treat YouTube as a business as well. So like I put quite a lot of time a week into YouTube. So I've got YouTube going on. I've got the eBay business going on. I've got trying to open this place as a shop.
mm-hmm,
And then you've got family life as well, and also growing the business and pushing it forward. And it's almost, you'll get to that point where you cannot do all them things yourself. You've got
no,
to start outsourcing. You've got to take staff on,
mm,
and you've got to, if it, you either keep it at the scale it is, and if you want to take it forward, you've got to employ people. So the pros, there's plenty of pros to go with it, and I've been doing the virtual lister now for, I don't know, probably nearly 3 months.
mm,
And before that, I had gave that job to Terry and her sister. So
yeah,
basically, Terry and her sister were both listing full time for me every single day.
mm,
Um, and then obviously Terry had the baby. Well, we had the baby.
yeah,
We had Theo, I should say,
yeah,
and Terry's sister then went to uni. So it was like I was left without any listers.
yeah,
Um, and I thought, what am I going to do? And then I had the idea of the virtual lister.
mm-hmm,
And you know, I've had two since I started, and both have been really good, to be fair. Um, and I'm now considering taking on another virtual lister, because I found that you can only get, one of my listers is probably watching right now, so but possibly. But what I was I think there's only so much they can do per day.
mm-hmm,
And you've got to think you can either outsource it to, I know someone that sourced it out to, it might be India or it's somewhere like that. And they're doing it and they're getting a really good deal. It's like, I think they're paying 30 cents per listing. But I know the cons to that are they have to spoon feed them everything.
yeah,
Um, where I'm sourcing it to the UK. I advertised it to friends and family, and it
yeah,
seems to be there's plenty of people that want to take the job on, and
yeah,
I pay like 80 pence. Am I paying 80p a listing? I think I'm paying 80p a listing right now, um, and I'm finding that obviously the people that take the job on, they're obviously got the family commitments, they've got children, they can only do so many per day. Um,
yeah,
and I think it would work if I was to now get another one on board and have 2 or 3 virtual listers. And because we've all got backlogs of stock, and it's stock that's sat there that's not making us money.
yeah,
So if you can get it pictured and get it sent over to somebody, then it's a win-win, really. And if you, like I say, if you outsource it to another country, where they do this as a profession, I think you've got to spoon feed them. You've got to tell them exactly what the product is. Where if you get someone a bit closer to home, who you know, who you trust, you can give them that product. You can give them that picture, and they can go and do the research themselves. Um, and it just saves your time. And then yeah, it's worked for me. So I will do a video on it. I think you'll definitely
Yeah,
do a video on
100%.
it.
I think it's something that people would be interested in. Rich Hitch is just saying, oh no, he's just burnt the other Greg sausage rolls. Cooking Greg sausage rolls. He said he was watching the chat and he burnt the first one. He's just burnt the second one now. So sorry,
Sorry,
Rich.
mate.
um, Derek saying, do the listings, go live, or to or do drafts for you to check. Do the list. Oh, do the listings go live, or do they do
Look,
drafts for you to check?
well, I know the person. I'm going off someone else that's doing a virtual lister right now, and I know they, like I said, they outsource it to a foreign company, and they were making some errors on the listings, and they would then the agreement they had was that they would just save it to drafts, and then
Yeah.
they'd go in and check it and edit it. Where with
Mhm.
mine, the girl I've got doing it right now, she's really, really good. She's already got an eBay business as well, so she knows what she's doing. And
Nice.
this is the thing: if there's people out there that have got small eBay shops or small eBay accounts and just selling a few things, they're the perfect candidate for your lister, because
Yeah,
they know what they're
100%.
doing already. They know how to search comps. They know how to they know how it works.
Yeah.
So it's it works perfectly that way. And so no, I don't. Nothing safe to drafts for me. I literally trust her, let her crack on, and every night when I sit down and I've got 5 minutes, I'll just go through what she's
Yeah,
listed for the
because then
day
you can sort of
and
go
just
through
have
and
a
you
look.
can, if need be, you can revise stuff, can't you? Later on, it's
Yeah,
only
and I
going to
think the
be your.
important thing, if you do spot any mistakes, just tell them straight away and say, look, I'm not
Yeah,
annoyed about it or anything, but you've made that mistake, and then they'll know
yeah,
for the next time and it won't happen again. It just
yeah.
gives you a more efficient lister then.
But and the thing
Um,
is, we're all human. Do you know what I mean? We're not robots, so we're going to make mistakes. Even when you're doing your own listings, you make mistakes, and you go back and correct yourself
yeah.
later on. Ricky Lee's saying he can't
One
wait
other
till the
thing,
day. Yeah, go on.
go on. No, carry on. What was Ricky Lee
No,
saying?
no, no. Ricky Lee was just saying he can't wait till the day comes when he can hire people, when he needs to hire people. So obviously, at the minute, he's doing it all himself.
Yeah, it took me. I was probably hiring people from about 6 months in, um, and the first person. It's always been listing. I hate listing. Like I
Mm.
really hate
I
listing,
don't think anyone likes.
and I hate packing.
Yeah.
So the only things I
Yeah,
like doing are buying.
everyone's been saying the same thing in the chat today. They've been saying like, like
No,
buying and like selling, don't like the listing, don't like the packing.
yeah, it's the hardest, most tedious part of the job. Um, And for me, like I challenged myself a while back to sit there and list DVDs. Oh man, I, I was broken. My soul had left my body. I literally couldn't do it. Um, and yeah, so I think it's definitely pays off to have someone doing it. But one thing I have noticed is as well that it seems to be more productive,
Mm,
because I was like, do I just employ someone to come in every day, take
yeah.
pictures, clean the products down, list them, and pack them?
Mm,
And I found it's more productive to have separate people for each job,
you're
because
right.
when you've got people that are sat, so like for example, I had Terry and her sister sat there cleaning, cleaning the products, picking the products, cleaning the products, and listing the products. Uh, and I found that some days they probably only get, I don't know, 10, 20 items done each, which you think 40 items a day is a good amount. But when you're paying someone a wage for that day and you
Yeah,
work out how much you've paid them for that day to do that, it's not very cost effective. I found it's more cost effective to employ somebody one day a week to come in and just take photographs and clean products. And
yeah,
then basically what I do is I get someone to come in, take the photographs, and they can take probably 100 to 200 photographs in a day, even sometimes even more. So they've cleaned that product, they've took a photograph of it, and they've put it away in the correct bins where it should
yeah.
be. So for
Yeah,
me,
and
that's like,
that actually, yeah, no, go on, you finish, and then I'll because Leanne's come up with something that'll tie in with that.
yeah. So basically, they take the pictures, they clean it, they put it away in the bins, and then that goes in them pictures go into a folder just to send over to my lister. So as far as I'm concerned, then products are now listed, and then the lister will take them, and then we'll just list them and then work their way through them. And then that lister could probably do sometimes on a good day like 50 items.
Yeah.
Some days they're only doing 10, but
Mm.
you don't have to worry about it, and they'll just crack on with it. And I
Mm.
found that seems to be a more cost-effective way of doing it. So having somebody taking your photographs, whether that be you or somebody else, and then
Yeah.
sending them photos to a lister is definitely more productive than having someone sat in the office all day listing, pack, and doing everything. It just seems to be it's worked better for me that way.
Yeah. Well, Ricky Lee was asking a question, but he said you've just answered the question because you pay someone to do your photos. And Leanne says, Mike, do you provide your lister with an SKU or with a SKU for storing the item so you know where it is, or do you go in after and add that to the listing?
No, it's a simple answer. I keep meaning to, as I'm getting bigger now, and there's more stock coming in the stock room. It's getting harder to find stock, so it's something that needs to be done. But now, like I'm like 1,500 items deep into eBay, it's hard to go back in and edit every item individually. But the
Mm.
system is still working currently. So basically, what I've done, I'll show you. Actually, I can take you around. What we've done is we've just labeled the tote bins. So I've invested in quite a few of these tote bins here. Can you see them?
Yeah.
And then we've got all of these on here. So how I do it is, so everything's got its own label. So it's
Yeah.
categorized into only a few categories. When you work out, if you work out everything, there's not that many categories. So like we've got Nintendo, PlayStation, Sega, etc. for
Yeah.
your video game consoles. Then
Yeah.
we've got one which has got clothes. Well, we've got a few with clothes on, but I write clothes on the box. We've
Yeah.
got books. Then we've got DIY, so like tools and things like that, medical and
Mm-hmm.
health.
Yeah.
Toys is a big one, so we've got loads of toys. So that's where the downfall is on the
Yeah.
picking. It's
Yeah.
when you find a toy and when it sells, you'll come to the toy section, but
You
there'll
just
be
got to go for
lots
them all.
of boxes to go through for the toys.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and then everything else is generalized as bric-a-brac. So like your ornaments and odd bits, they just go in bric-a-brac. So
Yeah.
I've got a load of bric-a-brac boxes,
Uh-huh.
extras boxes, and that works currently at the size we're at. But if I get any bigger than this, you'd need to do SKUs and number boxes. I think that's the only way,
Yeah.
because
No,
that's
it's
another thing
looking
I've
good
noticed.
though.
Oh, cheers, man! Thank you. It's been a lot of work over the last 18 months or so.
Nice, nice, looking good. From when I started watching your videos, I mean, you've come a long way since then. Just watching you grow, and like I say, same with other people. People message me, and it's like, you've inspired me to start reselling, or you've done this, or there's a few guys that have sort of said that I inspire them, which is actually quite shocking because I never thought I'd hear that in my life. But it's yeah, I mean, it's the sort of stuff. I mean, with me, I think some people are interested in the film props because obviously I can source those sort of things. With you, the aviation and the military. I mean, you've got anything and everything in there. And once people are able to come up and see and have a look around, I'm sure you'll be flooded with people coming up and sort of spending the day walking around and having a mooch.
Yeah, I think that's another a thing that's helped me with this is finding something that you're passionate about doing. Now,
Mm.
like if you look through the bric-a-brac boxes, I've got old clocks and cutlery and things like that. That sort of stuff doesn't inspire me one bit, and I don't go out and source that. It all comes to me from house clearance and things like that. It gets listed, gets put on there. I think you've got it's the aviation side of things and all the film props and the movie memorabilia and all that sort. That's what really like presses my buttons and makes me
Mm.
like want to come to work in the morning, like messing
Mm.
about with prop guns and
Yeah.
things like that. And I think any advice I could give to anyone if they want to do this full time or leave their job to do it is definite. Because like how often do you feel crap in the morning? Like you said it, I said it this morning. Feel crap, don't really want to go work, and if you don't enjoy what you're doing,
not
you're
having a
not going to
break,
go.
basically.
So I think you've got to find something you love doing, but at the same time, don't stop your bread and butter items. Keep doing them, but
Yeah.
incorporate something into the business that
Oh yeah,
keeps you
obviously. I mean,
excited.
yeah. You've got
Like,
if something interests you, that's 90% of the time it's going to interest somebody else. But
yeah,
you sort of in the same token, you have to have you have to be into buying anything and everything. Like you say, just the bread and butter stuff or the fillers or stuff like that. But yeah, it's good to have an interest in some of it. I've sort of fallen into the vintage and the electronics on the side of the reselling. Obviously, the film props are my main thing that I enjoy, but I enjoy the vintage. I enjoy the electronic stuff, and some of the other stuff. I enjoy, but then other stuff is just bread and butter.
yeah. I
So,
think as well, for me, I also need the bread and butter because I find it difficult to part with some of the cool stuff.
mm,
So like I get stuff in and I've got no intention of selling it. But sometimes that's a good thing because then you can hold out on it for the better price.
yeah,
So like the ejection seat, I've put blood, sweat and tears into that over the last 3 months, 4 months probably. Um, and I've got no intention of listing it on eBay. They're listed, if you have a look on eBay, they're listed on there currently for £13,000. So I could put it on there,
nice.
8 to 10 grand, flip it really quick. I don't really want to, and I'd happily hold out for someone who sees it in here and it's like gives you the top dollar for it.
Yeah.
So it's good to have some items like that. I think everything's got a price. Um, and yeah,
And
I
it's
think
and it's
that's
going to be things and it's going to be things like that that pull people in to come and see your place, and then they might end up buying something. They might end up buying some of the bread and butter stuff because that's what's brought them there to see the place.
yeah,
It's sort of the little thing that's drawing them in,
yeah,
or the quirky bits that you've got there. And even if they go away with something that's a fiver, it's a fiver.
yeah, yeah.
And all those quirky bits are doing their job.
I thought about an idea here as well because obviously I've got a lot of stuff out the back that you're not going to be able to see. Um, and I'm starting to fill the end unit as well. That's starting to creep. The stock's starting to creep into there now. Um, so I did think of an idea where I'm going to put like an iPad on display or something where in the seating area that we've got, and then
Yeah,
people can just browse through the eBay shop while they're
yeah,
in here. And then
yeah,
if there's anything they want, we can just
yeah. That's
from
cool.
here. So I thought that's
Derek,
a
Derek is saying, with the outsourcing, how do you deal with letting them use your eBay ID? Is it just based on trust and you give them the details, or do you use some software for access?
right. Firstly, right off experience here, never uh, give anybody your eBay logins. Right, purely for even if you trust them, purely for the fact is if they've also got an eBay account and they're selling on eBay, and something goes wrong, say they get their account suspended or barred, then there's a good chance that your account will be linked on their IP address, and so they could end up barring your account. So for the security of your own business, then never give them your login details. What you can do is actually eBay are quite good. They've got an employee section on there that you can set up an employee account, so you can literally put their email address in. They have to have an active eBay account. So what
Yeah,
it will do, it will either let them set up an eBay account or they can link it to their original eBay account. And then it will basically just link your eBay account to theirs, and they can do the listing through their eBay account, but then it will list onto yours. It's a little bit, it's probably worth me doing a video on how to set that up because
yeah,
it was a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. The first time we did that, it took off pretty much. I wrote half a day off trying to get that set up. Um, but once it was set up, it's okay. It works all right. Sometimes eBay crashes. I think there's a lot of glitches with eBay right now, as
yeah,
most of us know.
yeah,
But yeah, when it works fine. And that just gives them access. Doesn't let them see your 90-day totals. Doesn't let them see how much you're selling. It doesn't, and that's another thing I'd say as well. If you did give someone your login details and then they start seeing your figures and what you're earning, and it's just going to ask, they're just going to want to ask you for more money. And I don't, it won't work, because they'll see your 90-day totals going higher and higher and higher, and then they'll think, well, I'm listing all this stuff for them. They're going to want to get more money from you. So.
This is the good thing about the live, and obviously I just came on expecting just to be chatting waffle to people while I was packing, you know, and people talking to me. You know, this is a good thing about the live, and the good thing with you is because you've got other branches of your business that, say, for instance, myself, I don't deal with all that. So actually, there's a few good questions coming in, but also, I mean, Derek Tap Peddler, he buys and sells a lot of stuff as well, and his brother. And he's saying he's going to now look into that. I mean, this is a good thing for you to think, right, well, I can do it. I mean, yourself, you could either do a live on it, or you could do a video and go through the process of it all, because it looks to me like people are interested in that side of things. And Anya,
definitely.
We've got Anya here, double karma. She's just saying, floor in her listing and packing place is not. Oh, it's not good. So she has trouble. The thing that puts her off listing and packing is not having a packing area. So you've got
hi Anya. Anyway, say that again. Sorry.
Yeah. No. I was just saying. She was just saying that the thing that puts her off the listing and packing is the fact that she doesn't have an area designated to do that job. I think it's the same with a lot of people. I take up my front room, and my wife hates it.
So, sorry, there's no me being an idiot here. So, what puts her off? What the listing and packing?
She's just saying
the same area.
No, she's the thing that puts her off regarding listing and packing is not having a listing and packing area.
Right. Okay.
She's just it's just a comment. She's just saying that's what puts her off her listing and packing. But no, I think you should. I think you've got some good video ideas come out of the questions, because, like I say, you know, I've never dealt with a virtual lister, and I think it is obviously something that the bigger sellers might be interested in knowing.
Like, if anyone's got any questions as well, like, feel free, go over to my YouTube channel, fire the questions in, and I can do videos, of specific videos on them as well. So if anyone's
I would say everyone in the chat's probably already subbed to you anyway, but if you're not, just go over to Mike's channel. It's Reselling Life and Adventure, and go and check him out, sub to him. And if you've got any questions on videos you would like to see, or any questions you'd like to know, you know, Mike's full of knowledge, so you know, he's a bigger business than what I am, but so you know, he might be able to tell you things that I can't. And Mike is on the Resellers Are Us Facebook page as well, so if you know, you can always get him on there. He's also got an Instagram, which is Reselling Life and Adventure. So and
a TikTok.
Go check him out. Oh, and a TikTok now as well. He's got a TikTok now.
Going back to what Anya said. So hi Anya. I love Anya. She's cool, man. She sent stuff for Theo as well. So thank you, Anya. I haven't had a chance to. Well, I've thanked you on the messages, but it's good to see you in here, and I can thank you face to face. So But it was the same with me. I think with not having a designated packing and photography area, that was one of the reasons I think that spurred me to go into the first unit that I went into. And it's probably one of the best decisions I made at the beginning. Was I used to get so stressed out because I used to do my packing in my kitchen. So all my stock was kept in a little outhouse that we had. And then I'd like, my stock was just taken over. It was like it was in the front room, it was in the hallway, it was in the bedroom. It was just getting really bad. and it was, yeah, I used to get so stressed out and not having a specific area to do my packing in.
Yeah.
And that was what spurred me on to get somewhere. And then when I took over this place, I was like, I want the biggest packing desk I can possibly have.
Yeah.
Just so you know, you can pack any. It used to stress me out if you end up packing something on the floor or
Yeah.
packing some. Yeah, and I just wanted it so I could pack anything on the packing bay. So that was what spurred me on to make the big, massive packing desk that I made.
Yeah, nice. Anya says, check your Insta. Derek says, yes, a video would be great. Also, the employment rules type stuff too would be good to know if possible.
Yeah, sound. I can do a video on all of that. When you're outsourcing work, you don't. There's no employment. It's pretty basic, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can do videos on employment law. Like I done one with my accountant the other week, because you get, over the years, I got like over the months, sorry, I got a few questions about accounts and what you do, and VAT thresholds and stuff like that. With me, I hate accounts, right? It's not my thing. I would rather, again, outsource it, give it to somebody. My accountant's really good. He tells me what I need to do, how much I need to spend. He's brilliant. I've known my accountant for years. So I've done a video with him. So if you haven't seen that, if you've got any accounting questions, I think I covered most of the main eBay reselling questions with him, but he's agreed to come back and do another one. And again, with employment law and health and safety and things like that, I can put together a video. So if there's anyone that thinks they'll benefit from that, but I think for your virtual listers, you don't need to worry about any of that. And there's companies out there, if you're struggling, like I recruited friends and family because I trust them, and at the end of the day, you want somebody that's got something about them that can list something, and you don't have to worry about it. But where if you're outsourcing it to a company abroad, you just don't know who you're getting and what you're getting. But again, if you do outsource those companies, you've got nothing to worry about. You're paying them the money, and it's on them. So,
cool.
But yeah, I can do videos on that.
Chris Tyler says, any plans on doing wholesale to eBailers? I can't even talk now. I told you I'm feeling absolutely rubbish today. Yeah, any plans on doing wholesale to eBayers?
Yeah, well, I was planning. So all through the first lockdown, I was giving stock away to everybody because I was getting so much stock through the door. I was giving it away, and I was doing giveaways every week. I might even go back to doing YouTube stock giveaways. So I know Anya actually has some stock off me. A few other people. I was doing a giveaway once a week, and I was sending boxes and bundles of stock to people. I've got enough stock to still do that, so we could probably do some giveaways on the channel if anyone was interested in that. But yeah, I was considering setting up a wholesale avenue, but at the moment, it's probably not within my business model or business plan. It'd be easier for me just to do giveaways on the YouTube channel, because the stuff that's making me the high end stuff that I'm getting, I'm listing, I'm putting it on my eBay page, and I think, I don't know, I think wholesale, there's a lot of, with the clothing market, it's easier to probably do wholesale with clothing, because I could go and buy it by the kilo, or and then separate what I want and what I don't want, do wholesale job lots. But that's not what I'm into. And anything cool that comes through my door, I keep. So probably not going to do wholesale, but I will do giveaways. So I can easily do a tote bin every single week of stock to give away. So I think I might introduce that, bring that back onto the channel. So if anybody's interested, have a look, and I'll do one of them every week.
Derek's saying that he saw the accountant video, was very good. The employment issue would be the main worry for him, and I guess a lot of people. So that would be great. Yeah. So that, if you do do the video on a virtual list.
When he says the employment issue, what would be the issue? What is he thinking is the issue?
Good. The employment issue would be the main worry for him. It would just be like, I suppose, all the thing behind employing somebody is what he's probably talking about.
It's not that hard to employ someone. So uh, I've had a few businesses where I've employed people. It's not hard to employ someone as long as you're abiding by all the rules and regulations. So, firstly, down your tax and your accountant line, as long as you're paying what you need to pay to HMRC
Yeah,
and they're doing the same, that's fine. Employment contracts. There's websites out there that will help you create an employment contract for people. So it's easy to create an employment contract. And again, working in the workplace, making sure it's safe. Again, there's free websites where you can find guidelines for making a workplace safe. But if it's just a one-on-one working environment, then there's not a lot to it. You can make as much out of it if you want to. There's definitely certain guidelines, but it's not that hard to just employ someone and have them work with you. It depends where it is, though. Is it going to be in a unit? Is it going to be in a at your house?
yeah,
It all depends
yeah,
on where it's going to be and what sort of environment it is. I personally, if I was working from home, I wouldn't want anybody. I wouldn't want anyone working there. Um, Although I have done that in the past with one of my other businesses. I had an employee working from the bottom of the garden. So, um,
yeah.
but um, but yeah, it just all depends on the environment and where it is, and
I
circumstances
mean, most of the
include
people
that.
you employ, most of the people that you give jobs to anyway are probably self-employed anyway, so you don't have to worry about their tax and all that. You just pay them, they invoice you, I
Yeah,
suppose. You pay them, and that's it. Job done.
that's it. Yeah, you could. That's probably the easiest way to get somebody to work for you. So you just do it as them being self-employed.
Mm,
And then they manage all their own taxes, and you just invoice. They invoice you, and you pay them. That's the
yeah,
easiest way. And then it's just making sure they're coming into a safe environment. But if you're working from a lockup or like I don't know, big yellow storage company or where all them sort of places, they've all got health and safety procedures in place already. They've all got fire extinguishers in the corridors. They've got emergency exits there. They're complying with all the rules anyway. So if you
mm,
went into somewhere like that, you've got nothing to worry about other than the fact that your stock's stored safely. Things are not too high. You're making sure that heavy items are low down, not high up, and just basic common sense, really. So there's
yeah.
not a great deal.
Mm,
It's not difficult by any means.
cool. Oh well, I'll tell you what. This has turned out to be this has turned out to be a good live because it's nice to see that people are asking questions that I can't answer. Um, so that's been good. I am going to wind up only purely because I've got to drive now and go in a bit and pick my nephew up, and I've got a couple of parcels to finish. But otherwise, I'll get nothing done, and I'll just be sat here rabbiting all day.
Mate,
But
I'm gonna have to go as well. So
yeah,
I was gonna
I
say
am.
I'll come on for 10 minutes, and it's turned into like I don't know
Yeah,
what, an hour and a
it,
half. So
it always does. But I want to say I want to say thank you to everyone in the chat for joining us. Thanks for Mike for joining us.
no worries,
Um,
mate.
that was really good. Yeah, thank you to everyone in the chat for coming and joining me and keeping me company this afternoon. It was really good. I feel a bit better now. I've had a chat and sort of had a cup of coffee and sort of done a little bit of work. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody. I'll see you all again soon. Cheers,
Cheers, guys.
Mike.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Cheers for
yeah,
having me on.
that's all right. Anytime, mate. And yeah, we'll see you all again soon.